Hello, welcome to Just Keep Breathing for RationalBroadcasting.com. My name is Richard Curtin, and I'm here with the famous blogger, Perez Hilton. How are you?
I am very happy to be here in a bathroom in Dallas, Texas.
This is part of the whole toilet interviews. We do them here. Willem Belli's been here. Candace Kane has been here. I do all of my toilet interviews right here, and they're called the toilet interviews. So welcome to Dallas, Texas.
Thank you.
You're here.
It smells not bad in here.
Take a deep breath.
I don't want to do that.
It doesn't really smell like a bathhouse.
No, it doesn't. It smells okay.
It actually smells like spray tan.
Yes.
That's Erica and Crystal do all their spray tans here.
Oh, I can see some spray on the walls.
No, you can see spray everywhere.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. You're here for Beer Dance.
Yes.
TBRU has brought you in with Taiku.
Yes.
Very good. Tell us a little bit about Taiku.
Well, I love Taiku. They make sake and soju because I've really been making my health and fitness a priority, and I know that if I drink Taiku soju, which is like vodka, it's a healthier alternative. It's got half the calories of vodka, so I feel half as guilty when I do drink.
Half as guilty. Do you feel guilty about drinking vodka?
Yes, because for me, alcohol or vodka used to be like the gateway drug. I'd drink and then I would want to eat, and I would drink more and then want to eat more. But now, I really control myself because, I admit it, I was like a food addict. I had issues. I've lost 80 pounds now, but thankfully I think I've got a handle on things now, and I have a really healthy relationship. I don't deprive myself of anything. I can drink Taiku when I want. I can, have things in moderation, and I just exercise regularly. There's no secret other than doing what you should.
And you look amazing.
Thank you.
And so,
that never gets old hearing that.
And it never will. It never will. I hear it all the time.
We have a lot in common.
Tell me a little bit about, have you ever done drag?
I have done drag, yes. I went as Snooki for Halloween a year and a half ago, and that was a lot of fun. And then I went as Lady Gaga for Halloween the year before that. So I've done it just a couple of times.
Did you ever have a drag name?
Yes, I do have a drag name, even though I was never a drag persona. My drag character is German. Her name is Ammonia. Ammonia Deek.
Ammonia Deek. Well, Ammonia, you are going through a transformation. You are now heading to a healthier life and a nicer, friendlier Perez Hilton. You were just on Ellen, and when you got on Ellen, you talked about your new friendlier side of Perez Hilton. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah. Well, we'll see tonight. Listen, I'm about keeping it real. The bear is intimidating me a little bit. We're here at the bear dance. For the longest time, and still today, a lot of gays don't like me, and that's okay. But there came a point when I realized that I needed to grow up and stop behaving like a child, because a lot of the things I was doing were not just juvenile, but also not cool. Like, I used to call people nasty nicknames and say hurtful things, and I realized that I wanted to be a part of the solution and not be a part of the problem anymore. So I wasn't reinventing the wheel. I just decided to put new rims on it and be mindful of my words and the energy that I was putting out there. And I could still do what I do and talk about celebrities, but do it in a way that's not overly judgmental or critical or hurtful or nasty. I'm all about being sassy now. You can be sassy without being nasty.
How different? Tell me the difference about what you were doing and say what Simon Cowell was doing on American Idol that everybody tuned in for. And yes, they called him, they called him the mean guy on American Idol, but you've gotten a lot of criticism for it, where I think he's gotten a little bit more praise and people have really tuned in.
Well, I also think that Simon Cowell has mellowed with time.
I agree.
But when he first started, he was just saying what everybody was thinking.
Yeah.
And when I first started, it was all new. I had no idea what I was doing. I was using photos illegally. I didn't know it was illegal. I got sued for that. Oh boy, did I learn. I don't do that anymore. Now I'm very by the books. And, it kind of escalated and turned into, I started blogging about celebrities because I love pop culture, I love entertainment, I love music, I love these things. So it started off really from a place of love, and it turned into a place of hate. And I was like, wow, how did this happen all of a sudden? And when I started talking about, in the fall of 2010, all those gay teenagers that were committing suicide, a lot of people called me a hypocrite and a bully. And that was a big slap in the face because I never saw myself that way. And I was like, okay, well, what I really need to do is show the world the real me. Because Perez was a character, and over the last year and a half I've been showing more of my true self to people, and not hiding behind that mask anymore,
right.
And being accountable for my actions and trying to be a stand-up guy and trying to, walk the walk.
Congratulations. There are a lot of people on your side. And today is a very, very stupendous day for us and for the people following the Tyler Clement case, because they found Mr. Ravi guilty on 24 charges and on a myriad of charges. And so, and he was found guilty for spying and really it's called a hate crime and gay bullying. It's really a victory today for gay bullying. I'm curious to know something like what was posted this week from John Travolta with the blabbermouth masseur saying that he offered him money for sex and and more than just a masseuse. And so the Inquirer posted this long article, and so in the article it really calls him out. It calls him out as maybe possibly gay and for soliciting a masseuse for sex. And so John Travolta married to Kelly Preston. They have 3 children. One, of course, is dead. And so in the process of this, if he reads this in New York City and, say, goes to the same bridge and jumps off, who's responsible? Can they blame you? Can they blame the Inquirer?
They could, yes. And that's one of the reasons why I don't out celebrities anymore. I did report on the John Travolta story, though, because another news outlet was talking about it and it was making news. It is a big story.
It's a big story.
That this man not only made these allegations, but the masseuse, possible escort, also, according to the magazine, took a lie detector test and passed.
Yes, but he didn't use his name and he didn't really identify himself.
Well, nor should he have to.
Do you think so? I think he should. I think he should really
like
come forward.
Masseuse escort, you don't really want the world knowing that.
Do you feel like this decision is changing the way the blogging is going to have to happen and the way that the things that you're going to be able to post? How do you figure out where the line is between what used to be really mean and where you shouldn't? Because, I am totally all about outing people, especially politicians like Larry Craig or Ted Haggard, who totally go against homosexuality and are really keeping the homosexual back. And when they act like they've done, or act like they have, and they should be outed for that. And we should really promote that and get that story out there. But where do you draw the line on what is going to be mean and what is not going to be mean?
Well, where I used to draw the line is a lot different than where I draw it now, and I don't have anything like written down in paper. It's just being mindful, and that word mindfulness, awareness, it's a very important word, because in the past I wasn't mindful, I was reckless, and I would just post up whatever. So now I do take a moment and consider things. For example, and I'm not saying I'm a saint, I'm not even saying I'm
good. Don't be a saint.
And I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be better and do better. When that Whitney Houston photo of her in the casket at the funeral leaked with her casket open, I didn't publish that. I didn't think, for me, that was appropriate. However, when the John Travolta story broke and the Inquirer reported on that, I thought, okay, it's rumors that have been around a long time. There's nothing new about that rumor. I wouldn't, quote, be outing him. I don't know if it's true or not, but it was a big story, and I think the way I handled it was appropriate. So it's just now being mindful. And I think that's something that we should all do, is just be mindful of our energy.
I don't have any dirt on Ann Coulter. do you have any dirt on her? She keeps her personal life just completely locked up, but she's in everybody else's business. Do you have any dirt on her?
No, but she does a great job of getting people talking.
She really does, and if she can do anything, she can get people talking. Perez Hilton, thank you very much for joining me today.
Me in the toilet.
You're here for TBRU weekend. I really appreciate it. Have a great time while you're here. You've got 4 million viewers on Twitter. What is your goal?
My goal is actually to inspire, you know, and share this journey that I've been on. That's why, like, even today, I went to the gym at the hotel here, and then I went for a walk. And I talked about that. I said, you know, be active daily. So hopefully I can inspire and make people laugh and be silly. Because I also tweeted this the other day. Just because you can be serious and want to be serious and be thoughtful, that doesn't mean you can't or shouldn't be silly and lighthearted. Earlier today, I tweeted, you know, every time I hear the phrase anal bleaching, I can't help but laugh. And then it became the #1 trending topic on Twitter. You're welcome.
You know, I did an It Gets Better, and I have encouraged people to pull out their phones and to video themselves calling out the bully.
It Gets Better. My new phrase that I'm encouraging people is make it better.
Absolutely.
Make it better.
Make it better today. Start it now.
Yes.
Again, congratulations. Welcome to Dallas.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend. I'm Richard Curtin. I'm with Perez Hilton, and this has been Just Keep Breathing for RationalBroadcasting.com. Thank you, Perez.
Thank you.